Hello everyone and welcome back to another Stormworks video. Now a few weeks ago the AI aircraft got released here in Stormworks. Now ever since then we spoke about having possibility of an AI refueling plane that you could literally fly up to and you can refuel. Now I don't know if this was something that was released on the update day or something that the devs have gone and patched over time, but there actually is an AI refueling plane at the moment here in Stormworks. Now, maybe some of you have already seen it, but I saw it for the first time a few days ago and I was really excited to actually go and do some air-to-air refueling. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the Typhoons, we're going to head out, we're going to see if we can hunt down one of these AI refueling planes, and we're going to see if we can do some AI refueling. Now, I have modified the actual mission files so we have a little bit of a higher percentage chance to actually spawn in the AI refueling plane, so we'll probably see it quite quickly in comparison to that a little bit more rarely. I have modified the Typhoons to have an AI refueling probe that goes and sticks up a little bit. I've also added some missiles on here, so maybe we might use those later on. But let's go and jump on the actual aircraft and let's get this all started up. We'll get flaps on, jet turbines on, we'll get some throttle, we'll get our canopy closed. Now, as I said, I've just added this fuel probe on here. I don't know if this is going to be the final product, but I just want to see if this is actually going to work and what the experience is like. I know a lot of people have done air-to-air refueling in multiplayer before, but having AI aircraft where you can do that with, I think is really cool. So I would love to see if we can find one today and do a little bit of refueling. Now in the future, I would also really like to see this improved on. Maybe the devs can go and add something in where on the map we can always maybe have a constant location of where an air-to-air refueling plane is, possibly. That would be something really cool. Or even an ability to maybe tune into a special channel on your radio and it tells you what the coordinates are and you can enter that onto your map and you can go to that waypoint. But just having, you know, more gameplay for me is a really fun, interesting thing. You know, the sandbox mode of Stormworks is fantastic, but when it comes to gameplay, it sometimes lacks a little bit of life. So having that would, I think, be really cool. Let's get our stabilizer on before we take off. Throttle up. Alright, so we've been flying around for a while and you can see the plane just over to my left there that has just gone and spawned, and we're going to start decreasing our speed here and try and come around the rear of it so we can go and do some air-to-air refueling here. Start decreasing our speed a little bit more. And there we go, and we should be able to come up behind. I'm going to get the altitude hold off here in a few secs, and let's see if we can go up and slow ourselves down even more. And even more, slow ourselves down and hopefully just come up right behind this plane. Look at that, awesome. A little bit slower, and now it's just going to be a game of just trying to match its speed and get a little bit quicker, and then trying to get this connected. Hopefully it won't be too hard. I'm going to try and get ourselves nice and leveled here, try and get a nice speed too. You can see I'm going way too fast there. And let's see if we can get a nice speed on this thing. Come on, come on. There we go! Look at that! We are now connected. Oh man, I am really happy about that. So you can see we are getting a little bit of fuel here. And we can go and disconnect too if we want to. So 6 to disconnect. What I want to do is I actually want to get rid of my pylons so that you guys can see that we are actually going to be using refueling. So let's try, so I think it's 7. No, that was a missile. 8. There we go. Okay, so we've got no pylons left. You can see the fuel is not going down. Let's go and disconnect our actual fuel probe. So it's 6 to disconnect. Let's go and see if we can come up from it again. Now 6 is also for my flares, so I did drop a few flares there. As I said, this is just a test. I still need to get this plane up and ready for this, but that worked. Wow, I was really happy with that. It didn't take too long. Let's see if we can try this again. Okay, almost. Come on. Okay, let's back off a bit. Oh, I seem to have hit that connector. My bad. Okay, so we're still a little bit too far ahead, so let's back off. There we go, and we've gotten connected. Finally! How are we doing? And we are refueling! Look at that! Man! What a sight that is. That is absolutely epic that we can refuel like that in Stormworks with AI planes. Okay, so we're going to disconnect. We are pretty much full now, so it's got 6 to disconnect. And there we go. Look at that. Oh man, I'm super happy with that. We've also obviously got some flares there just for celebration. But man, that is epic. Let's get full turbine power. Let's go and loop around that plane and then just do a quick flyby. Man, that is awesome. So happy. And as I said, I'd love to see the system a little bit improved. Maybe some coordinates on map, or something that would indicate to us that this is the location, maybe on the map, maybe on a radio channel or something. I'd love to see something like that improved on here in Stormworks, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see if the devs will actually do something like that in the future. It might be super cool for that. But I don't know. I've had a lot of fun today. I hope you guys have too, watching me having a little bit of luck at the beginning and then struggling towards the end here, trying to get that last little bit connected. But yeah, go explore in Stormworks. Hopefully you guys will find some of these planes and you can do some of your own air-to-air refueling. Yeah, love to see some of your screenshots. Definitely jump over on the Discord, post some screenshots if you guys have managed to find the plane, and also if you've managed to do any of the air-to-air refueling. And leave a thumbs up on this video if you would like to see a updated version of the Typhoon with this air-to-air refueler, and I can get that up onto the workshop for you guys so you can play around with it and do some of this air-to-air refueling. But yeah, guys, I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, smash that like button. If you don't want to miss any of my future content, hit that subscribe and obviously that little bell icon. And until the next one, we will see you then.